Chair.
Australia reconsidering its WTO action against China on barley and wine, and would you prefer that this issue is resolved via discussion rather than arbitration?
We have said on the issue of the impediments to trade between Australia and China that it is in Australia's interest to export more to China for the interests of our economy and jobs, but it's in China's interest to receive the fantastic goods that Australia has available to export. That's our position.
I understand that you intend to raise human rights in your meeting. What specifically will you be asking for when it comes to Xinjiang and Hong Kong? And has the government ruled out sanctions in relation to Xinjiang?
As I said in my announcement on Human Rights Day, where we announced a number of things, but I also set out not only the sanctions that were put in place on Russia and Iran, but I made the point that you have to have a broad set of strategies in how you deal with advocacy for human rights. Obviously, not all countries in the world share our views on these issues, and we have to think through how do we press for the observation of human rights. Dialogue is part of it, so of course we will, as always, be advocating our views in relation to the observance of human rights as a principle.
Just here.
Thank you very much, Minister. Just to the Foreign Minister, you've just returned from another trip to the Pacific. Obviously, China has a big interest in the Pacific. Are you interested in cooperation with Beijing in the Pacific, and do you think that will be raised during your trip to Beijing?
I will see if it is raised. Obviously, we have a very clear view about our responsibilities and obligations as a member of the Pacific family. We have clear views about the importance of Pacific security being dealt with by members of the Pacific family and being dealt with reasonably, and I was very pleased in Vanuatu to sign a security agreement with the Prime Minister.